lights, no water pump, no heater. I don't know what I'm going to do. This week we have a major power outage. My leisure battery fails and leaves me with no power or heating in the middle of nowhere. I need to think on my feet or we will be heading home early. Hi, welcome back. It's us again. It's been a while. This is the first video. This is the first time I've been away in the van this year. Today, Ted just fell off the chair. Jeez, up you get, son. There you go. Oh, you dafty. You're all tangled up as well. Oh. Did you get a wee fright? There you go. Oh, I'm gonna have to stop and sort him out. Aye, so what was I saying? This is the first time I've been away in the van this year, and today is the 19th of January. Aye, but get back into it now. I've just been busy past couple of weeks. So today, we're all packed up, it's just Ted and I. Susan's at home. I don't know where we're going, but I've got some food in the fridge. I've got Ted's food. I've got a wee log to make a fire. So, well, I'll see when we get there. I don't know if you can see that, how foggy it is outside. It's pretty bad. So, we'll just have to take it nice and slow. I always take it nice and slow anyway. I'm never in a rush to get anywhere. Oh, that's why there's a big queue of traffic behind me. Come on, you. There's a boy. Come on in. There's a boy. There's a boy. Oh, right. Seems we've got a malfunction. My leisure battery has been playing up. Been playing up for the past couple of months, to be fair. It just seems to be gradually getting worse. It just seems to cut off, even with a full charge. So I've just arrived in the middle of nowhere, and the leisure batteries went kaput. No lights, no water pump, no heater. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll show you. I'll put my headlight on. Right. So this here is my leisure battery. Okay, had it a couple of years. It's not had a lot of cycles, to be honest. Now this wee switch here, there's supposed to be a wee red light on there. But, oh, there it's on. See the light? And then it'll just go off again. There it goes, see, off again. And it is fully charged. Look, see, it's almost like there's a loose connection. I'll just leave it. See, I've secured it to the floor. And I'm wondering if this little strap here is pushing against something inside, causing a loose connection. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, there it's went off again. See, like, what's that all about? Come on. That's not ideal. I think what I'll do is I'll unscrew this strap and I'll kind of reposition it, see if it helps any. So I'll show you what I've done. It seems to have stayed on. The lights are on now. So what I've done is I've just basically unscrewed this this little strap I had in just to keep it in place, and I've had to pull the battery out, and now it's sitting at an angle, but it seems to be working for now. So there's obviously a loose wire in there somewhere, which is not ideal. Oh, but we've got lights. We've got lights for now, so we'll see how long that lasts. Looks like I'm going to have to order a new leisure battery. Oh, that's only a 100 amp hour lithium battery. It cost me about 500 quid about 2 years ago, but I had a wee look online and I can get a 230 amp hour Fogstar, I think that's what they're called. 230 amp hour for 600 quid, more or less. So I'm going to have to fling that on the credit card, because that's no ideal. You can't work like that. So, right, I'm stick you there now. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get the bike off the back, stick Ted in his crate. He's got a wee bone there, a new wee chobbly bone. Stick him in his crate, he'll be happy. And go a wee cycle. See what I can see. Ted is in his crate with his new wee bone, so he's happy. I'll get these trainers on and then. So he's happy enough in there. I'll go a wee cycle up this forest track. Very quiet here. Apart from Ted chobbling his bone. Right, we're off again. I'm going to have to get some sort of mount, I think, to mount this camera on my bike instead of just holding it in my hand. I'll figure something out. Some sort of clamp of some sort. Anyway, I'm just going to go a wee wander down here on the bike. I've never been here before. I've been in the rough vicinity of here. This is near Clatteringshaw's Loch. It's just, where would it be? Let me think. Over that way a bit. But anyway, this is a steep hill. I'm just going to try and concentrate what I'm doing. Yeah, fucker! This is where we are. Can make head and our tail and all that. Southern Upland Way. Core Path 191. So if you know, if you know that sign, then you know where we are. It's cold in the old hands though. I've just seen a wee interesting thing. I'm just going to get off the bike and see what this is all about. See what this is all about. I'll tell you what, it's freezing today. It really is. Look at that. I bet you that's cold. Oh, the big wheel. A big wheel for turning. That's where we are. These premises are monitored by security systems and CCTV cameras for crime prevention and public safety. Okay. CCTV. Now where's the cameras then? That's what I want to know. Is it trail cams? Wee hidden cameras somewhere? I don't see any cameras. Let's see if we can find the cameras. I don't see any cameras. I think that's it. I think they're talking shite. Oh, that gate's open. I'm going in. I'm going in. That wee gate's open. Aye. It is very quiet out here. Good, nice, really nice. Right, I'm going to have to get myself back to my dog now, I think. If I can find my way back. Let's go. You could literally spend days out here, either walking or cycling all these little forest trails. Crazy. Great fun, even in the middle of winter. But the good thing about it being winter is there's no midges about. No midges to eat alive. Which is always good. I don't think we're that far away from Ted now. See, that's the thing about Susan comes with us. It's good because obviously she cooks my dinner and that, but she can keep an eye on Ted. Like, Ted's got a big brand new bone, so he'll be fine. Oh, Jesus. Oh aye, I'm unfit. I really need to lose a couple of stone, to be fair. As my granny always said, I put a couple of stone on for the winter. Keeps you nice and warm. That's my excuse anyway. It's like a big maze, this. Amazing. That was good. That was good. Right, I'll take Ted a wee walk now, I think. Take Ted a wee wander. I forgot his big extending lead thing, so I'll need to take him on this thing. Because I don't trust him. He likes to wander off. Here, Ted. There you go. Hey, good boy. He likes to wander off and not come back. I can let him off. Here's a boy. Come here, get that off you. Let's get that off you. Wait a minute. He'll come back when it's dinner time. I hope. Ted! Ted! Hey, Ted. Okay, I saw a wee stick there, Ted. Hey, wee shiver, wee stick. Right, we've got some twigs, wee twigs, big twigs, firelighters and a log. So I'll just show you what I've done with this log. So I had drilled in there and in at the side as well with this one, but it didn't really work very well, did it, this time? So I've cut down in there, as you can see, so hopefully there'll be plenty of air getting into that now. Right, so the plan here is just to keep feeding this little fire, and hopefully all the embers will just burn and fall down into the wee crevices down in there. I mean, there's not much wrong with that wee fire. What? Oh, that teddy boy. Well, I'm definitely getting hungry now, so I'm just heating up the frying pan. Hopefully it'll get hot enough and I can cook my burgers on. And my wee burgers there, some cheese. I know it's a faff to cook your dinner, but I've got gas in the van, you know. But that's no fun, cooking with gas. Let's get the burgers on the fire. There we go. Oh yes, we're cooking away now nicely. Another 10 minutes or so and I think they'll be done. But it's definitely getting cold. And I've not even put the heater on in the van yet. But so far so good. My leisure battery, see, I've got it sitting at an angle. Oh, there's the rain. And it seems to be working, which isn't ideal. So I'm putting this cheese on. Found it in Asda. Caramelised onion cheddar slices. Try and get that cheese to melt a little bit. It's alright, settle down. There we go. It doesn't look very pretty, does it? It doesn't look pretty. But I'm not caring. I'm out in the middle of the woods. One moment. There we go. And Teddy boy, I've got a wee alcohol-free Heineken again. Living the life, hey. You're not getting anything, Ted. Well, you might get a wee burger if I don't eat all this. Aye, that's no bad. Those burgers were good. Apologise for the noise in the background. I've just put the diesel heater on in the van. I'll try and fix it if it's too loud. Anyway, it's getting chilly. So a couple of videos ago, somebody had commented on the video asking or suggesting that I should tell a ghost story. Now, I don't really know any ghost stories, especially around these parts. Well, I don't know, maybe these woods are haunted, I don't know. But I'll tell this wee story. It's not, well, I suppose it is about ghosts. Well, if you think about it. And it's a true story, okay? Every word is true. I've not made this up. This actually happened. Now, as you all know, I'm a tattooist, and I've not always worked in the same tattoo studio. I've worked all over the place. England, Spain, Scotland, obviously. And it was maybe 2008. I was working in a studio in Scotland. Mate's studio, in Ayr it was. Worked there for, I don't know, a year or so, maybe 6 months or a year, I can't remember. It was 2008, it wasn't yesterday. So, I was in this wee room, I tattooed in this tiny wee room. It was big enough for what, I needed to do. So you go in the door, then there was my workstation, then there was the back wall, which was basically a couch. Well, when I say a couch, a treatment couch for tattooing on. So my workstation's always over my right, and the door was over to my left, okay? So I'd be dipping in the ink, tattooing away, and almost every day when I was tattooing someone, I'd dip the ink and I'd be tattooing away, and out the corner of my eye, now this is weird, out the corner of my eye, I always thought I seen like a dark figure, like a big tall guy, not even a guy, a big tall figure. And I would turn around like that to look, and it would be gone. And I'm thinking, no, you're just imagining this. It's just all in your head. But every day for about 6 months or so, tattooing away, there it was, gone. So anyway, I don't know. I kind of just put it down to me imagining things. Oh, that's a good refire. Anyway, so this one day, this woman came in to get tattooed, middle-aged woman. She was I remember the tattoo, it was a big butterfly on her back, middle of her back, between her shoulder blades. So basically she couldn't see my face. And so I was tattooing away, making small talk as you do, trying to, make your client feel comfortable and relaxed and whatnot. So I said to the woman, "What do you do for a living?" "I'm a psychic," she says. And I'm like, oh fuck, here we go. Because I'm very cynical, skeptical old man. And I'm like, all right, good. And then, obviously, she can't see my face, right? She's looking away from me, can't see me, can't read me. And she says to me, "You do know there's a big tall guy standing at your shoulder watching what you're doing." And I was like, what? Now, I don't know this woman, I've never met her before. I'd never told anyone about this dark figure in the corner, out the corner of my eye. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Aye, there's a big tall guy. He's dressed in black. He used to live here many, many years ago. And he's just really interested in what you're doing. I'm like, whoa. So I'm like, aye, okay, well, that could have been a guess, I suppose. And then she says, my brother had a little red staffy. Danny, he was called, and he died not that long before that. And Danny always, he would never sit. Danny would always just be bouncing up and down, up and down. And he was a red staffy. She goes, there's a little red Staffordshire Bull Terrier sitting next to you. And sometimes he walks around in a circle and he starts jumping up and down. That's exactly what Danny done. Right. And I'm like, okay, right. And then she starts telling me the names of my grandparents. First names. Now, my papa in particular, he's got a really strange first name. It's not like John, like you could guess it. Right, his first name was Wilfred. Aye, I know. Start saying, aye, Wilfred's thinking about you. And my gran, she had a nickname. Told me my gran's nickname. Told me my papa's nickname. And then he told me about an uncle that had died when he was only 21 of throat cancer. And it's like, why? I just couldn't get it. I couldn't quite understand. Now, there was nothing in it for her, okay? She never asked me for any money. Obviously, I wasn't going to give her any fucking money. But why go to the bother of, if she had, like, researching my grandparents, my dead uncle, all that kind of stuff? Why go to the bother of that? Just, to make yourself look like a psychic? For what? To what end? Now, either that woman was a psychic and there is shit going on out there that we don't know about, or maybe we do know about, I don't know. Or she's just at it, I don't know. What do you think? But when she said to me about the guy dressed in black standing, looking at what I was doing, I got shivers because I'd never told anyone about that. But aye, that was, and it kind of made me, think a lot about, what happens when you die. Where do you go? Where does our spirit go? Where does our soul go? All that kind of stuff. And I don't believe it does just end. I don't think that, you die and you end and that's it. I do believe that we go somewhere else. But then maybe that's just a coping mechanism when you get to a certain age. It makes it easier to comprehend death. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that wee story. If you have had any spiritual shenanigans going on, let me know, because that's quite interesting. So it was kind of a ghost story. But aye. And I remember my granny. My granny was a nurse, and she was a psychogeriatric nurse, which meant that she looked after old people that had mental health issues. And when she was doing her training, she said that she'd, my granny, straight down the middle, she wouldn't tell fibs. Shut up. There was one night she was in the hospital. The hospital's not there anymore. And she's seen this thing coming towards her. And she said it was definitely a ghost. So, hey, who knows? I'm open. I'm open to all sorts of theories. Let's call them theories. But, aye. That was a wee ghost story for the night. Oh, right. I'm going to jump in the van. Because it's getting cold. I think Ted's getting a bit bored as well. Let's warm the old hands up in this first. Oh! So it's burning well now. Burning really well. What's wrong, Ted? What's you up, son? You going in the house? In the house. So it's burning well, but it's a lot of faffing about that, hey. And that probably took, what time are we at? I started that at 3 o'clock. It's now 5:30. It's now 5:30. So that's taking 2.5 hours to get to where it is. And that'll probably burn for another 2 hours. In fact, I'll maybe just pull my chair up closer, I think, and heat myself up. We got another alcohol-free beer. So that's us back in the van for the night. Ted's just had a wee walk, done his business. So I'm now going to start transferring today's footage onto the laptop, and I'll watch a wee movie. I downloaded a movie that I can't for the life of me think. What was it? Oh, Jesus. Well, I'll tell you. Well, I'll tell you what it was. Downloads. Oh, Alien Romulus. It better not be scary, because I'm out in the woods myself. But I will give that a shot, see what it's like. I like an alien movie. So I've just made my coffee. Poured the remainder of the water in the sink, just to get those dishes washed. I really don't like, I don't like dishes in the sink, believe it or not. But I wasn't going to boil the kettle twice. So, kill two birds with one stone. Well, that's the dishes washed. To Susan's standards, probably not. To my standards, definitely yes. Here's what's left of our wee fire last night. It's burnt down pretty well. Pretty burnt out. That's a good thing about having your wee fire in a log. You can take your shit with you. Take that away. This time, I'll try and put my bike on the bike rack without showing everybody my bare arse. Because one particular subscriber, a guy I know, screenshotted my bare arse the last time and sent it to me. So, I'll not be showing my arse today. There. Now, the reason I put a padlock in my bike, it's not what you might think. It's not to stop people from stealing it. If someone wants to steal it, they'll steal it. It's just in case, you know, any of the fixings come off and it falls off, but then it's going to be stuck to the bike rack. It's basically to stop it from falling on the road. If anything untoward may happen, that's pretty solid. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this week's video. I have. It's been good to get back out again. Definitely. Much needed after a couple of stressful weeks, I'll tell you. But aye, hopefully I'll get a video uploaded every 2 weeks, I think. I'm putting too much pressure on myself to try and go out every week. So I reckon every 2 weeks I'm going to aim for. So I hope you'll keep hanging about, keep watching, keep liking, keep commenting, and aye, we'll see you next week. And thanks for watching, appreciate it.